Hello, Paulo.
Hello, Pearl. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Where are you out
I'm
of?
doing well. I'm very glad to be here.
Paulo.
Hello, Pearl. How are
I
you?
think you might have an echo.
I'm doing well. Okay, yeah, let me fix that real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was listening about your model, and I think it was really interesting. I think what bothers me and what would bother most guys
hmm
are the lies. Meaning, a woman will say, no, I want that, or that is important for me, when in reality, they want something completely different.
hmm
And to the point that very often I think that women, not all women, but I would say lots of them, don't really know what they want. So they don't really have a goal. And then, just like you said, it will change. They will have like maybe the era, the hippie era, or I will tell you what, I think all women I ever went out with, I was always the second guy or the third guy, always. So either all of them were lying or I'm really special.
What do you mean? You
So
were always the second or the third guy? Oh, that you
they
that
would,
that they slept with.
exactly. Yeah. Like,
Oh, how
oh,
old
you
were they?
are
How old were they when they told you that?
20, 30,
So they would say they were
something like
30
this.
and you were the second guy they'd been with?
The second or third, or then there would be
and
variations
and
about
the
that.
average
Like, oh,
age
you are the second or third guy that I ever fell in love with, or you're the second. I had a special person forever ago, but now I came to know you and you are the love of my life. My point is, there's always something that I'm gonna make you feel really special, even though it kind of sounds like a lie to me very often.
Mhm. Did you believe it?
Not at all.
Oh, you didn't? None of
After
them.
like the fourth
Oh,
or
so like
fifth time, I'd say, yeah,
the first time you
I see a
believed
pattern
it.
there.
So the first time you believed it, but then like the next time you were like, you wised up.
Exactly. Yeah. The first time I probably believed every little bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then after a certain point, I think we learn.
Is there anything I left out of the model? Like any eras I forgot about or any stages in the modern woman life cycle I didn't include?
I cannot really think of one. No, I think you
Mm.
covered it all.
Eh,
I really liked, I loved your videos. I think a few months ago that you had a board, like a flip chart in the background, and then you'd go into real big detail about those little things and how
mm,
it works, and pretty much a real like a mechanics of the relationship. So
mm,
I really like that.
Thank you. And what events can you think of that started this whole thing? Like in your lifetime, were there any events that you think really impacted the women you knew, or maybe something in the culture, music?
That is a very good question. But maybe if you're asking me how far does it go, I have no idea. I think that's a very old thing. Maybe I think it'll be very easy to point out to the 50s and 60s and the woman liberation movements and this kind of thing.
hmm
I think it's and the when women needed to go into the marketplace. I think those things changed the laws and the societies and how people perceived women.
hmm
And yeah, but I think it goes, I have no idea how far back it goes. But for sure, with social media and Instagram and TikTok and the globalization of the love market,
hmm
all of those things does not help.
hmm Did you notice a difference when TikTok came into the picture?
I noticed a difference when social media came into the
Yeah.
picture more and more, like
hmm
10 years ago or so. But yeah, I always noticed a difference in terms of behavior. I would feel since I was a teenager, I would notice that people would very much mimic how people spoke in the movies and how people spoke and behaved in series.
hmm
So yeah, now with TikTok and Instagram, that we have like this beautiful trailer of whatever people are living or are not living. Yeah, I think very often mostly women because I believe women are more
hmm
influenced by those kind of things that they will compare their lives and be sad to something that is not even real. because people have filters on and they go to a nice place and take pictures and they're not really happy. I believe that I think you were talking something a little bit to that tune earlier today, that you have this perfect marriage. Yeah, like, oh, I have a guy. I don't want to advertise my boyfriend or my girlfriend all over social media and say, hey, look how great of a woman I got. Look how great of a guy I got.
Yeah.
Say, that's my private life. Why would I even advertise that? For me, it doesn't really make sense. I prefer to keep my private life private. So why would I have all this advertise of my great life? I don't see why that would be the case.
Well, thank you very much for calling in.
You're very welcome, Pro.
Get the 9. Okay, let's get the